Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm back. Welcome to the WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania 42, 2026 in Vegas. Again, let's get to it, man. Night one. Let me go ahead and give y'all my thoughts. I'm very sorry I cannot get my predictions out for this. I need to start moving on time and at least posting my predictions again. Sorry about that, because I'm still pretty sharp when it comes to predicting this pretty predictable mess. I mean, this whole night, in my honest opinion, this whole first night was pretty predictable, except maybe the last match. Everybody's talking about night one about it being horrible, and honestly, it was. There's no denying it. Shoot, even the biggest fanboys would be looking at this night one of WrestleMania 42 and be like, "Man, what in the world is this?" And this, I'm gonna be honest, this was just filler. Night one was just complete filler nonsense. I mean, you might have some things you liked here and there, but it's like the narratives behind everything. This is WrestleMania. Like, this should be way more than what it really is. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So the first match of the night was I should tell y'all my picks ahead of time. Was the Usos and LA Knight defeat the Vision and ISO Speed in a 6-man tag team match. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I would pick the Usos. Like, in my honest opinion, yeah, the Usos would have been an easy pick here because there's nothing on the line. Notice Triple H, Mr. H took the belts off of the Usos right before WrestleMania, and then put them in a match where the Division didn't even have to put the belts up. I mean, how bogus is that? That is so mean. Hey, let me take the belts from you guys, make you defend them repeatedly, and then once the Division gets it right before WrestleMania, they don't have to defend it at all. The Usos had them belts for about 2 to 3 months. They defended those titles at least 3 times, at least 3 or 4 times, at least. Now here it go. Now all of a sudden the Vision get it and they don't got to defend it. So that was one of the most irritating parts about it. And this is how you knew the Usos was gonna win, because there's nothing attached. There's nothing. They didn't win nothing. They didn't nothing. Okay, they won. They beat Division and ISO Speed. Who cares? They didn't get anything out of this. You won for what? This match wasn't nothing really but just to showcase ISO Speed and Logan Paul with their whole little YouTuber little thing going on, and just showing ISO Speed and the fact that he actually can pull some moves off, and he did his frog splash. It seemed like more happened damn near after the match than actually in this match too, to be honest. And yeah, I mean, kind of the same old stuff we've been kind of seeing. The main thing was just ISO Speed doing his moves and being able to actually wrestle a little bit, and then hitting the frog splash on Logan Paul on the outside. And they lost though. And then ISO Speed pretty much now they turned on him. Logan turned on him because they felt like he lost because of the match. And that's the end of it. And there you go. There go the entrance. Picture of the entrances. What the hell? Liv Morgan and Corey Graves dance a Morgan song. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was so messed up, right? This is the spot of him splashing to the table right there. Paige describes emotional return. All right, we're going to talk about that, right? Bianca Belair, she came back. Now, Bianca Belair, I always felt like this damn finger injury was never really real, to be honest. I've never believed it, because I've never seen nobody be gone that long off a finger injury, especially when this girl never used to be injury prone. And then you bring her back just to say she's pregnant, just to let the whole world know, hey, you're still going to be gone, you know. I know Mr. Ace doesn't like Bianca Belair anyways, because Bianca Belair is a girl that really puts out positivity, and she's like a positive female role model, black female role model, and he doesn't like that. So he'll just bring her up and talk about how she got knocked up and now she's pregnant. Her belly is big and now she's not what she used to be no more. I'm still proud of her though, because I know now this pregnancy I actually do believe. Um, I'm proud of her because I know she was trying to get pregnant for the longest with Montez, and I know they were wanted to always have a child. So the fact that they have a child, I'm happy about. I would love to see their kid. I would love to. That's actually pretty amazing. Now that was actually a good part of night one because it was emotional. It was. John Cena was getting emotional. She was getting emotional. Like, I felt something in this moment. I can't sit here and lie and say I don't miss Bianca because I do. And yeah, that was one good part of the show, I will admit. Right. You know, John Cena was the host. Jacob Fatu defeats Drew McIntyre. Yeah, well, I guess this was kind of predictable. Now, this match I felt like could have went either way. Honestly, I do feel like this could have went either way, but I guess Jacob would be the better pick here. It would be good to pick Jacob and to pick him because I mean they kind of buried Drew. Drew just lost the title, so it's like that should let people know right there. Like if they just took the title from him like that with Cody like that, they don't got no plans for you. Like if you really had plans, they would have kept that title on you. That's why I think Jacob was a smart and good pick. So this was pretty predictable, honestly. I'm just looking at the side, seeing what they say. WWE Women's Tag Team Title Fatal 4-Way photos. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Okay, it's a whole bunch of stuff on the side. Just pictures. I'm trying to see if they right. It wasn't really no backstage promos. Paige and Brie Bella win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match. This whole Fatal 4-Way stuff was trash garbage. Mr. H booked the Irresistible Forces like total trash. He put the belts on them, and here it go again where both of these women low key should be in singles. Nia Jax was in the men's Royal Rumble, giving men go, and now she's just a tag jobber. This shit don't make no damn sense. This don't make no damn sense. The whole time they had the belts, Nia and them were just kept getting DQ. Then you're throwing them in singles matches. Then you're throwing Lash in singles matches while she's champion and having her lose. You completely embarrassed the Irresistible Forces. And you're doing the same old thing. Remember, he did this with Bianca and Jade too. He did the same thing with Bianca and Jade, constantly putting them in triple threats and fatal 4-ways, constantly so they could lose the belts. But when the other people got, just like Nikki and Saraya or Paige or whatever you want to call her, even though I do like Paige, I do like Saraya, I do. I feel like they should have did more with her in AEW, but I bet you they don't get that treatment. I bet you when them two get the belt, they actually win some damn matches. Probably gonna hold on to them forever and never really defend them. Probably never, really. And I bet you more than likely when they do a match and gotta defend the belts and this a PLE, it ain't gonna be no fatal 4-way. They purposely made it a fatal 4-way, so it was an easy excuse for them to lose. That sent y'all to WrestleMania just so y'all can lose y'all titles on the biggest platform. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, who already was booked horribly, lost their belts to a returning Nikki Bella and Brie Bella, who just came back not too long ago and who ain't really been doing nothing. Nikki ain't been doing nothing. Brie wasn't really doing much of nothing. And they just came back. Brie just came back. And boom, we're just going to give you the titles. Oh, Nikki, she gets injured. She gets hurt. All right, we'll just replace her with Paige. All right, we'll replace you with another white woman. All right, go ahead. Go ride them titles. Go now get the Alexa and Charlotte Flair treatment for a while. Because they did Lash and Lash and Nia Bogus. They wouldn't even put them on Raw. Right? They just kept them on SmackDown repeatedly. But when Riho had the tag team titles, they was on Raw and SmackDown every week. Nope. But when Lash and them got it, you was just getting no clean victories, getting DQ'd all the time, and never even really appearing on Raw. This is the booking, guys. And now they want you to bust a nut just because Paige is back. And Paige was a jobber in AEW. Paige was getting treated like a straight jobber. And what a coincidence, the next match afterwards would be Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. Like, another girl who was gone for a while came back and just started winning titles. Why in the world is it keep being white people who are doing this? Like, this, like, remember Sami Zayn wasn't doing nothing, just sitting around doing nothing, came back and just won the title from Carmelo. Like, what the hell? This shit is just getting out of hand. People getting title shots out of nothing. And yes, this was kind of pretty. I did pick Becky to win because I knew I was kind of iffy for this one. I was, because I'm like, man, I know they don't want AJ Lee to just do it again because that's just too much, because she already beat Becky like 3 times. So they finally gave the belt back. AJ Lee is probably finna disappear because she barely even be on the show anyways. Like when she had that belt, she was barely on the show. At least Becky will be there more. At least. Just like Paige, they ain't gonna do nothing with Paige. They ain't gonna do much of nothing with her, and they might replace her when Nikki come back. Gunther defeats Seth Rollins. Okay, so this match I actually kind of enjoyed a little bit. Yeah, a lot of people say the beginning wrestling was it. I guess that's true. They did wrestle a little bit. I mean, I did kind of enjoy this match though. You know, it did end crazy though. Braun Breaker returned. Braun Breaker comes back, spears Seth Rollins, which basically sets up Seth for the choke out from Gunther. So Gunther does get put to sleep. Another win, another victory for Gunther, but at the cost of Braun Breaker, you know. And so, boom. And then Braun Breaker, he runs down the ramp even longer this time, hits a botchy ass spear. Man, that second spear was botchy as hell. He just did way too much running, and that was it. So now it's going to be Braun versus Seth probably in the future. Yeah, there you go. There go the picture right before the botch. Liv Morgan defeats Stephanie Valkyrie to win the Women's World Championship. Remember I said it earlier. I'm like, why is it white people who keep doing this? Just like Liv. Liv was gone for like 7-8 months. Was gone. Came back. Won Royal Rumble. Won the title. Now Women's Champion. Like, but was gone. You got people on a roster who wrestle every week and don't get no opportunities like that. Or at least every month. But you already know Liv Morgan was going to be Stephanie. Stephanie was horribly booked too as well. Horribly booked. Fought Raquel 1,000 times for nothing. How in the world could Raquel fight her like 4 or 5 times, lose all those times, and then Liv come in and win? And not only does Liv win, she wins with the help of Roxanne and Raquel, which is ridiculous too. There was never one time where Raquel was wrestling Stephanie and had the help of both of them. Like Liv got the help from all of their ass. This match was not even a clean win. She just literally got help from Roxanne and Raquel to win. And look at Mr. H. Already booked Stephanie like trash. Changed her theme song. That was bogus. Her other theme song was better. I could tell by the way with the Stephanie when she walked out, she was mad. Because it's like you just knew you was just finna lose to this girl. Gave this girl a whole music video. You just made it so obvious that you like Liv Morgan more than Stephanie Valkyrie, huh, Mr. H? You made it so obvious. Gave her a whole music video. Made her do a whole music video performance. Then you got the dude swinging around on the arms. Shit, how the hell she supposed to be with Dominic but got this other white man holding her, swinging her around basically in a sexual position, but she's supposed to be with Dominic, but this other white dancer is holding her and swinging her around as if he's having sex with her. So that's ridiculous. So you just knew she was gonna win. Stephanie comes out, nothing. Stephanie comes out, got some little nice confetti, nice outfit. That's it. Nothing for Stephanie. Stephanie has not. Why you couldn't give Stephanie a damn partner or something? You couldn't team her up with nobody. Damn, you just gonna send Stephanie at the whole Judgment Day alone, and you just ain't gonna say you put other people together random as hell. I mean, you see it clear as day. He puts other people together randomly, but for some odd reason now, magically he don't want to randomly give Stephanie no help. How the fuck you give Jay help when she didn't even need no help? How you gonna give Jay help and she ain't even need no help, and then Jay still lose, but then Stephanie needs the help and you just give her no help at all and she still loses too? This is ridiculous. Now we have the greatest women's champion of all time again. Liv Morgan champion again. I like Liv Morgan, but man, this is not finna be good. She is already stealing all this attention from the Judgment Day. This is not finna be good. All time. Undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes defeats Randy Orton. Now, this was the only surprise to me. Honestly, now this one I got wrong because I thought Randy was going to get it. Especially when Pat was like, oh, well, I'm just going to leave if he loses. And then just the backing behind Randy. Like, Randy had so much backing behind him no matter what he did. Cody did just win the title back, but I'm like, maybe that's why, so he just have a quick run and then Randy can get his next title. But there a lot of people were saying that Mr. H is not gonna let Randy Orton pass him up with the most his title wins, his world title wins, because right now Randy Orton and Triple H are tied at 14. So apparently Triple H didn't want Randy to get 15. That's what it seems like to me. Like, Randy, you not passing me up. We're gonna go ahead and let Cody Rhodes win it. This match was all right. Nothing special again. Pat came in, and nothing too special. Man, Randy gets mad because Pat couldn't count fast enough. Randy attacks Pat. Cody takes advantage. Randy snaps, and it wins. Cody wins, and then afterwards, Randy snaps, and then just RKO's everybody. Punch kick Cody, and then holds the title, and then that's it. That's how WrestleMania goes off. And Cody Rhodes is just completely beaten and battered. He's just completely beaten and battered at the end of this WrestleMania. But I mean bloody too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that blood right there on his head. And that's before the punt kick. And that's it, guys. That's the end of it. WrestleMania Night 1. I'm on a scale of 1 to 10. This was, let me see. Do I want to give it a 3? Let me see. I kind of want to give it a 3 a little bit. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I'll give you a 3. I'll give you a 3 out of 10. Yeah. Still not good, though. Still not good. As you can see, still not good. But let's talk about night 2, because night 2 was better. In my honest opinion, night 2 was better. But we're going to talk about it, because night 2 definitely had his mishaps, too. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and talk about that later. And please hit that like button. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.